If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. It has been a week, truly been a week. What did I just do? I just had my pen and I don't know where I set it. Have you guys ever, oh, it rolled, that's why. Trying to get ready. Little Miss Millie May over here is in her playpen. I'm hoping this will be a good way to be able to do what I'm trying to do with her around. So I thought I would tell you guys a little bit about our week because it has been eventful. So, not to go into any gory details, but Millie was sick most of this week. And so I got her Wednesday last week. By, I think, Friday night is when it started last week. She was having an upset tummy, and you know what that means. I don't need to go into really explaining what was happening, but all day, all night, the last few days has just been me cleaning up messes. Fortunately, she has pretty much potty trained herself to going on the potty pads, which is amazing, just amazing. So I'm really thrilled about that. Oh, she's gonna start whining, and I apologize for that. You have toys, you need to just play, mama's busy. So to give you the little bit of update, so I took her to the vet because it was starting to concern me. I'm like, she's just a tiny, I mean, she's just 3 pounds, and actually now she's under 3 pounds after all of this. She's like 2.9 pounds, which is a considerable loss for such a little dog. So anyways, took her to the vet because I got concerned and I thought I was just being an over anxious new puppy mom. And they said she looked fine. She was playing. She's been rambunctious, although she was waking me up every hour on the hour 2 nights in a row. And ugh, that was a lot. So I took her to the vet. I think it was yesterday morning. Was it yesterday morning? I think it was yesterday morning. No, it was Wednesday morning. I took her to the vet. And they did the whole fecal test, and that was funny too. They couldn't get her to go while she was there, but then I went out to the car to put her in her box, and she had gone there, so that was lucky because I was able to give them that. And then we went home, and they said it'll be a few days before that'll come back from the lab. And came back today, and she had some parasite, and I can't think of the name of it. It starts with a C and it's really long. And anyways, it can happen with dogs that have been, in maybe not such clean quarters, maybe in the breeding, and maybe the people didn't keep it very clean or something. And anyway, so I'm like, great. So it was $197 for the vet visit. And they clipped her nails, so that was good. That was only a $200 nail clip, right? And then the medication was another, that I had to pick up today, was another $44.50. I'm like, geez. So what happens is I call the lady that I originally got the dog from to let them know, look, the dog's sick, and I was told by the vet that most likely all of the puppies in that litter are sick. If she's got it, they've got it too, because it's highly what's the word I'm looking for? It's really late. It's like, I want to say it's like 9:45 on Thursday night. And I haven't gotten a whole lot of sleep this week, but I hadn't put a drill down either. And I thought, I haven't got my video up. I had a completely different video planned, but I figured I'll just talk about Millie. So anyways, got her medicine. Of course, we spilled about half of it all over her face while I was trying to give it to her. I wrapped her up like a little burrito. She was so cute to give it to her, but then she moved and my finger slipped and it's kind of a mess. So we got most of it in her, and they give her more the first time than the rest of the day, so at least that was good. But now she didn't get as much as she was supposed to get in her, so I'm a little bit concerned about that. But I'm just going to trust the Lord, because, you know, what else can you do? So she's got her medication. She's got to take it for the next 5 or 6 days. They gave me it in syringes. And so, yeah. So she is on medication. And I was up these last few nights dealing with that. This morning we overslept because she finally let me sleep, and so we overslept. What are you doing down there? Hey, quit it. Millie, stop. She's trying to tear apart Get your ball. She has all these toys, and she wants to tear apart the kennel, or the thing. Anyways, she found Millie, no. Okay, just a second here. She's just too smart. No, leave that. No. She found. Stop it. She found the stop. Okay, there we go. Here. Go get your ball. She found the elastic that you fold up the thing with. I just buried it under the thing, so hopefully. Millie! Stop it. Play with your toy. I think she's really strong-willed. Might have to go put her in the other kennel. But I like having her right here, because then she isn't crying. But she's just tearing it up. Oh my goodness. So anyways, long story short, we got her on the medication. I spent this evening steaming the floor. I've got to steam the Pet Symphony by Bissell. No, this isn't sponsored, but if you have animals and hardwood floors, it is the best purchase I ever made. It is really good. It just steams the floors and vacuums at the same time, if you can imagine that. It is the best. I bought it, gosh, I want to say maybe 3 or 4 years ago. It was one of the best purchases I've ever done, because with hardwood floors, you got to mop a lot. You have to kind of dry mop so that and these aren't like real hardwood floors. I'm in an apartment, so they're, you know, the fake hardwood. And, but you got to keep them clean, and the only way to do it really is to mop, and then you got to sweep and mop and the whole thing. With this, it's you sweep and mop all at the same time. It's the best invention. Whoever came up with it, thank you. So anyways, I spent tonight doing laundry, because I have been doing laundry every day. I bought just a couple sets of the washable potty pads, and then I bought a couple more, and then I bought a couple more, but I think I'm probably going to invest in a container of the disposable ones as well, because sometimes it's just a lot to have to get everything washed, and I didn't, you know, it's really a chore. And she's tunneling under it. What do you do? Oh, I keep getting these weird little bugs. I don't know where they came from or why they keep dead bug. They're like these weird little beetle things. I just made a mess. Okay, give me a second, I'll be right back. Okay, and we're back. Oh my gosh, you guys. Never a dull moment. So, I don't know what these little bugs are. They're these little weird brown beetle looking things. And I had one land on me the other day, and they bite. They bite. And it hurt. Not like hurt in bad, but like a weird little pinch. I'm like, what the heck is this thing? Anyway, so I keep finding them. I don't know where they're from. They're not anything I've ever seen before. I need to get a picture of it, of one. I should have done that. I should have taken a picture of it and look to see what it is. But I just started seeing them. I'm not sure where they're coming from. But anyways, back to my story about Millie. So I got her all situated today. I had to get the cleaning done. We played apparently this parasite that she has can be very deadly to dogs if you don't catch it, because it, causes what I was dealing with, the diarrhea and all of it. And on a little tiny dog like this, that can be really dangerous because they can get dehydrated. So we got her taken care of, and she's running around playing. She's perfectly fine right now. It's going to take another, hopefully not much time, because things are firming up, thankfully. I started feeding her chicken and rice yesterday. I looked up, what do you do? What can help stop it? And they suggested chicken and rice. And so I just took out the rice cooker, put some rice in, added some chicken breast, and turned it on, and it's wonderful. Cooked it really good, then mixed it, shredded it up and mixed it together, and she ate it really good. In fact, she loved it. So she's going to get that for a couple more days along with her dog food. I'm not discontinuing her dog food completely, but that's just kind of helping a little bit. No crying. No crying. You're all right. You're all right. Mama's busy for a few minutes. You're going to have to get used to diamond painting time. Diamond painting time. I had those on there. So, yeah, so that's been my week. The joys of puppyhood, or, not getting enough sleep. What? You're going to have to stay in there for just a few more minutes. Give me 5 more minutes to... So, this is going to be a pretty short video. I just wanted to get some drills down. I haven't been able to sit here. I'm hoping that I can get her used to being in her little playpen here so I can actually diamond paint. And it's working somewhat. We've got quite the schedule during the day while I'm working. She's in her kennel in the living room, the other kennel. And that has been a really good setup. It's so I work from 8 to 5. So I work for 2 hours. I come out, I play with her for 15 minutes, let her do her business, and then I take her, let her do her business, and then I put her back in there. She eats a little bit, she plays, and then I get all my stuff done, and then I go back to work after my break, when my break's over. And then I come back out at lunchtime, and she once again will come out and play during lunchtime. She's been really good. I make her stay in there till I finish my lunch. Otherwise, she just wants to be in my lap, and I can't have her in my lap and eat at the same time. And then what? And then I go back to work. She goes back into her crate, and then I come out at 1 for my break, and she we play for 15 minutes. She does her business. She's really good. She hasn't gone in her crate, although I did find when I cleaned out her crate there was some areas that were damp, so she has done a little bit in her crate, but that's better than all over the house. So, and then yeah, and then at the end of the day, she comes out and plays, and she did this really funny thing. So tonight, after I got everything cleaned up, I put down, I used to have a rabbit, and I had these little potty pads that I used for the rabbit, and I still had a couple of them. I put one of those down because the others were some of them were in the wash, and she learned that if she runs real fast, she can make that one slide. It's like a ride. It's so funny. So she kept doing that, and I kept moving it. And then finally, I'm like, okay, I got to put the other ones with the no slit skid things on the bottom. But it's pretty funny. So that has been my first week with Millie. Has been quite the adventure. A little more than I had bargained for. But I'm really thankful. She's a cuddle bug. She's exactly what I wanted. I wanted a lap dog. I wanted a dog that would want to be held and cuddled. She wants to be held a little more than I was thinking she would, but I really like it. So, yeah, Millie is home. She is the best little dog, and I'm really thankful to have found her. I'm a little frustrated with the people because they were, what the gal said? Something about, sorry you didn't get so lucky or something like that. It was just like, in the text she sent back to me, I'm like, did she just say that? She sells me a dog that's sick and then says, sorry you were unlucky. I'm like, wow. I couldn't believe it. I was just shocked. Then the husband came on. Wife had a poor, because I shot back. I shouldn't have, but I was mad. I was like, I said, wow, just wow, I can't believe you just said that, you know. You're responsible when you sell an animal, you're responsible for them, and you should not be selling sick animals. Now, I'm glad I have her. Wouldn't trade her for the world, but they should have offered at least to pay the vet bill, seeing how they, sold me a sick dog, because, but I'm just thankful I had the money to pay it. It's all going to be fine. She's going to recover. She's on the mend. She's now being a little crazy dog. And she's finally laid down. But I'm excited. I think this summer is going to be great. Because, having a little dog start the summer. She's smart as can be. So, I hope you guys are having a good week. This is not a very long video, just a short little what's been going on. I had planned another video that I will get to hopefully over the weekend and get it released by Monday or Tuesday. And go from there. My timer, I'm gonna have to wind it up. I set the timer because it's late and I have not been getting good sleep, so I kind of doing this so that I make sure. Wanted to get a video out this week because well, I had planned on doing a Peggy Collins video, but that didn't happen. So what we're going to do is I will get the Peggy Collins one done because we're going into June. I am going to be participating. I don't know that I'm going to enter for prizes or anything, but the Peggy Collins event that's going to be going on, I do want to do that just because I think it would be fun to, paint along with other people. I tried to do it a couple months ago, and I just didn't have a following then, really. And I tried to set up my own, and hopefully this one will be really good. And it seems like it's going to have a lot of, I just realized I have like no wax in here. No wonder nothing's picking up very good. Why is this? There we go. No wonder it wasn't picking anything up. There wasn't any wax there. And then I don't need it for this part. Can you guys tell I'm tired? I'm kind of tired, so I don't have a lot more to say except that this week has been a bit tiring, a bit overwhelming. A lot of stuff going on. New puppy adventures, and not the kind of adventures I was hoping for, but I think we're past the worst of it now. Things are starting to get back to normal, and hopefully we catch up on our beauty rest over the next couple of days, and we've got a nice long 3-day weekend to kind of recoup and get on with the week. And yeah, a short work week next week. And yeah, so anyways, thanks for watching, and I will keep you posted on little Millie. She is, like I said, just the best thing I've done for myself in a long time. Yes, it's been a long week because of this, and I've been a little worried because, you know, new dog mama. My last dog I lost a few years ago, so this is the first time I've had a dog since January of 2023 when I lost my Sophie. So, and it took me a long time to find this one because I really wanted a dachshund, so I got a she's a Chiweenie, so she's a dachshund Chihuahua mix, and she is, I think she's going to look pretty funny when she gets older. She's really cute, but she's a dachshund with a Chihuahua head instead of the traditional Chihuahua or dachshund face. So she's going to be interesting, but she's a little love. She's just a little love. Anyways, thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, do all the things. I will have another video up soon that will hopefully be going over Peggy Collins kits that I want to choose from a couple. I have like 14, but I'm gonna pick the 3 that I want to do and have you guys help me figure it out. Which one am I gonna do? I don't know. I thought about just continuing with the one that I was working on, but it's a square and it takes me so long that I want something that I can finish. And especially now with little Miss Wigglebutt, I need a round because it's going to take a while to get that other one done. So, keep an eye out for that one, and we will talk with you soon. Bye now.